Need 2 out of 3. So, so we were just kind of bullshitting around here, and then John and Cecil came by. Man, they check on their motors. Like, it's unbelievable. They're so, anyways, they want to hear it run, and they're going to give it their magic ear and tune it all up. This is way easier for me. Because this thing's like dyno tune's ready to go and all that. So did we hook anything back up here, Josh, or not?
I didn't do anything else. I didn't want to start a fire.
It's a little janky here. All my my test fire stuff is on the...
Did you put oil in the trans?
Of course I did. Nice. Come on, man. I got your text.
So surprised.
See, I need a little parenting here and there, you know? Like.
No, anyone can forget. Like, better guys than us.
Forget and disregard.
Forget and disregard.
Is the carb exactly the same as it was in the dyno?
I played with the idle a little bit because it wasn't happy, but I didn't touch any of the...
Okay, idle speed, you've been playing in the middle or on the outside?
On the outside.
Ooh, okay. That's not a big deal.
Mostly because it was easier.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, so we got that. What else do we have going on here? Just the coil, I guess, eh?
Yep. Starter wires here.
The starter wire. Man, this is so embarrassing. You got... Oh,
whoa, that's hot.
It's fine. Do you want that timing
you
light?
gotta re-zero out your blades?
Yeah. And I'm guesstimating where they're at, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do it all off the middle. This is a very fancy carburetor.
Yeah.
Nothing but the best. Do you see these plug wires? So I ordered them off Amazon. They're $40. And when I hit to buy it now, it said, "Congratulations on your 10 mil plug wires."
Wow,
they look goofy. They're $40.
$40. Wow. Well, what's inside them though?
Not much.
Talk to my wiring guy. I don't know. But
I don't think they're the good stuff. I have some MSD ones we should put on. Okay, ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
You want to dial that back at all, or
we're gonna just see where she's at.
Expert, man. I love when these guys come by. It makes my life so much easier.
One plug wire looks like it's coming off.
Yeah.
So there it is there. 36. Okay.
Where I scribe is
That one back.
where I scribe is 0.
Back. Back. There you go. You're going right.
The scribe mark on the timing tab, that's 0 on it.
Okay, see what she's at now.
Experts.
I don't know, it's doing a dance. Sometimes these lights do a dance. Put it back to 0. Just don't use the curve. There we go. Yeah, we're about 25 now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot you could even adjust the carburetor with the center thing. He told me all about it, but someone didn't pay attention.
This is too much carburetor for you. Too many things in it.
No, it's not too much carburetor. You just have to have friends. This is way easier. The mufflers sound good though. I like how it's got a good sound. Lots of oil pressure is good. thing. I love these guys. Somehow I have no knowledge in really anything, but people feel bad for me. They want to, you know, travel across the country. It runs way better when they tune it.
Even that, we're pretty low on the timing.
Yeah. What's it at there?
Well, we should have put a timing tape on it.
It's got like 20 in it. 18.
Yeah, hold on there. About 18. 17, 18 right now.
And it's got
What do you
another-
got, 18 in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
That's our dyno number.
Yeah.
You gotta see what the mile an hour is. It's not bad.
Well, it's almost like two people that knew what they were doing stopped by. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we couldn't get it all done. You know, come on.
Want to make the paint job up.
Oh yeah, we care about the paint. Oh, it just sounds awesome though. It sounds rowdy. Yeah.
Johnny, now the timing.
Yeah, that's good.
That's idling at like 770. That's nice, eh? How's it sound?
Oh, it sounds good. You guys built a good.
It'd be nice to have a little bit more initial in it, eh?
Yeah.
If we could tighten that curve up even more.
Well, we could try locking it out.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
But you know what? Try it.
Drive it a little, see what it does.
Because you know, you're putting that big ass tire on there.
It's gonna have a 28 probably.
A street tread, not a drag tread, right? Because street will give you a little slip.
Sure.
You put those things on and
Well, that's a 30. That's a tall one. Yeah.
That's a
it's all
tall-
about.
that's a lot
You know,
of
you
tire.
like going fast. I like looking cool by driving around the parking lot.
but shredding that tire on the street is going to be a little more challenging than
But idling through the Princess Auto parking lot, sounding like this, that's all that really matters. Oh, this worked out great.
well, shut it off and hit the key. See how it starts.
Shut it off and hit the twist. All right. Ready? Yeah, that's right.
It's getting close, you know.
Sounds good.
Sounds like we got a little rocker maybe here that we got to address.
There's a gauge on it. I think it was like 160 or whatever, but it's blowing. I can see it go. 200 on the gauge?
What's the oil pressure go up to?
Oil goes up to around 60, 70.
Perfect. Idling, it can idle as low as 10, but
25 there.
Is it?
It's getting hot a little bit now.
it's getting hot.
Well, that's it. It's way
Good. Not too bad.
Well, there's no fan on it or nothing like that.
You put a thermostat in it
Yeah.
with a couple of holes? Or
Yeah.
Good, good. At least, well, I'm not
I
saying...
wanted a 160 and they gave me a 180, so I put it in there, but. Come on. Yeah, no, it's.
It'll perform a little better, a little cooler.
Yeah. Well, I gotta decide what I want to.
Nice little chrome on there.
That,
It's natural.
I thought, what would Cecil do? And then all I had was a grade 8 bolt for the one side. I put that in for you.
Oh, perfect.
You know, hey,
Yeah.
2 1/4 inch bolts. You got to get those in grade 8. But yeah, no, it needs a few little things. We just had some janky lower rad hose, and then there's no like the alternator's just it's all crooked and
So
shit.
this gonna
But
have the hidden headlights in it? Or no?
I think I'm gonna go with the base model
Oh, yeah.
grill. I kind of like the like no spoiler
Oh, yeah.
base model deal.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, look at
Like all these parts just got dropped off yesterday or whatever, and they're hodgepodge
You got
of
with it?
68 and 67
What? The rims you got with it?
dibs. I paid up for those. Those are
I was gonna
nice.
say, like,
They're like brand new. Never been.
What's paying up?
I think I paid $250 for the pair.
You gotta get
That's not paying up.
Well, hey, I don't got leather jacket money, I guess.
Bleed in, does it adjust your, does it put some fuel in it too? Or just air bleed on this one?
Just air. It leaks air
Yeah.
below the plates. See, ideally, like I said, I just guesstimated where the butterfly should be sitting.
Yeah.
You
They
know?
have to be the same. They don't want to be
No,
blocked,
well,
right?
they kind of got to be the same, but what you want is about maybe 20 thou into the slot,
Yeah.
right? That's a low speed.
I feel dumber when you guys
You
stop
want-
by.
but you don't want it, you can't adjust
The
your
easy
idle
way
in
is
one
just to
lane.
see if you can see the top of the face.
Yeah.
Not 20 thou, just so you can see the top of the slot.
But yeah, you do that, and then you set
Or
your idle.
did you jack with the back too?
Man,
didn't-
we fired it up. I put 37 degrees of timing on it while I was twisting this to keep it running.
Right.
Yeah.
We DD speed
so
shopped
the
it.
exact thing you don't want to do, but
Yeah.
So what I did do is I gave it a bit more fuel,
Okay.
and I closed up the butterflies, and actually when we gave it fuel, it picked up RPM.
Yeah.
So then I was able to shut down the air on this. Like I said, with the XP, you got the air coming through the middle there, and so that's the reason for that is they want these plates in perfect position in that low speed transfer slot so that you can take full advantage of that. That's why everyone ends up putting big pumps on it, because what they've done is they've jacked up their idle speed so that they're out of that transfer slot.
Oh, yeah.
And they're trying to get onto their main circuit, but it takes time to get on the main. That goes back to our flow level. You know how we were talking about the time it takes? Well, you got more fuel in the bowl, it takes less time. And we're talking about milliseconds, right? But
Yeah.
that's you know, when you're getting on the gas hard.
All I know is I took it right out of the box and I put it on that Nomad last year, and I drove it to Tennessee or Georgia. With zero. I didn't know what the instructions were.
Did it idle good right out of the box?
Maybe, I don't remember.
Because even in the instructions on the XP, they say do not adjust these the external settings. Do all your adjustment through the
Oh, really?
center. Yeah, nobody ever reads those. I read them after the fact too.
I didn't read any of that.
I never read them because I can't hold.
But you know what? It's foolproof for idiots like me. We got it to run, and then when you get geniuses in here like these guys, it's optimized. It's problem solved.
Looks good in there, right? That's the black belt.
It's a good little looking motor.
You've done a lot of work here in a short amount of time.
And actually, in the haul stuff I got was inner fenders, so that'd be pretty cool. Put some tubs in there. And this thing, yeah, I ordered a wiper motor's on its way. We got some heater stuff going. I got a windshield next door, so I'm gonna put a window in it.
You got a fan for that red?
I don't. Well, I got that one.
Yeah, get her on there.
Find out. This might be I don't know if it's a forever car, so I don't want to be giving all my good parts away. This carburetor might not live on it. There's a few things there. 9/16 in here.
So,
Oh, that's a good one.
This is some rinky-dink stuff we're fixing to do. So I don't have any feeler gauges, which is on me. So I'm looking around. So John goes around. We're like, well, what we got here? So we started miking a Olfa blade, and that's what we're using to set the valves. I love it here.
You got it.
Okay, let's bump. But don't start it. Good.
You want
No
to?
start.
Yeah. The ignition's off. You want to just give like a quick one?
Yeah.
So we're just checking the lash. One side has a little noisy.
Okay, a little more. Again.
This is some hillbilly stuff.
That one's good enough. Go. Again. That's good. Go. Again. That's okay. Again. Just give it a little bit. Good. This guy here I'd like to address. Okay, here.
These guys, they've been trained. They know the tools are on the floor. They know how she goes here.
There we go.
Oh man, we had everything we needed.
5/8 range.
Yeah.
They're all on the wall. There's probably something there. Oh, on the ground maybe? There might be one here.
5/8.
All right, here. There you go. See?
I feel like there's the least amount of judgment I've seen anybody give you.
These guys are great.
Doing the most, yeah.
But you know what? If you give them money, they don't. It's amazing how friendly people are.
Oh,
It started off with Tri-Fi parts, and now here it is.
I think we bought some from you.
tell you.
Yeah, well, that's what we met. That was just a couple years ago.
Yeah, you gave us.
You
some-
called out of the
gave
blue,
us
yeah.
some stuff.
You gotta try.
Lower control arm.
Yeah.
'Cause that one-
We were leaving for power tour like next day, and you're like, "Do you have this? Do you have a lower control arm?" I'm like, "I have a whole bunch of stuff. Just take what you want."
Because the car is blown apart in the garage.
Yeah, car's blowing apart in the garage, and we're leaving for whatever we were going, Tennessee.
That one car we're fixing. I don't know what happened. The guy literally.
They're all mangled. Lower control arms and tri-fives are always smashed, and they have the little lip on them, and like they cut them off. I don't know what's going on. Man, setting valve lash. Now we know. So and he said an Alpha is 18. I said 18,000. He said it's a Dan 18.
Denny's loose.
Little bump.
It means it's a Dan 18. Yeah,
Again. Good.
I like that Dan 18.
So I assume your micrometer or caliper you used was also of high quality and standards?
Again? Well, it was Princess Auto, and it wasn't.
One of those plastic ones for checking
One
the
more?
inside?
It was decent.
Good. Okay. One more. Again.
Oh.
I'll give this one a little tickle.
Look at this. Man, the service with these guys. Yeah, I sent them a customer there the other day. So I'm trying to keep you guys in business here. We need you happy.
Well, we're not really in business. We're just having fun and meeting good people.
They're taking their money.
You know what? We didn't get this stuff
You
for
don't get a
free.
tax number.
I love this. This cracks me up. This guy has best engineered at World of Wheels 2 weeks ago, and today setting valves with a razor blade.
There we go. Okay, one more. And then I think we're good. Good.
Have you used a razor blade before, John?
First time. But you know, a lot of times, like a drag week, I keep that stuff in my pocket. Everything's in my pocket.
Feeler
Kinda,
gauges and
you know.
stuff, yeah.
Everything's in his pocket all the
Zeus's,
time.
my valve.
When we're looking for stuff, it's in his pocket.
All right, we'll put this thing back together and
Yeah.
fire it up. See if she's all quiet now.
I don't know. You know what? These rocker arms, they're appear to be quality, but I'm not sure if they take a bit of a set. So
What are they, performance rolled or?
I'm not sure. They're not. I didn't buy them local. I get them out of the States.
Oh, okay then, yeah.
But they're not comp or something else. So it's a big block stud. It's a 7/16 ball and a 1/6 ratio. So that's a budget way of making things more rigid.
Yeah.
Right, with the cast body and the larger stud, at least you're reducing the flex with the larger stud. And that's the plan, at least. So as long as they don't wear out quickly. But your last set lasted till.
They made it to Georgia, or they made it to Alabama.
And how much lash did it take down there?
So I'm going to tell you this on camera, but I was lashing them when I did it.
Yeah.
I did it once, and I set them to 20 or something like that. So I got to tighten them up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it was good. It sounded. The motor sounded. No, it wasn't bad. It kind of sounded like a little bit like this, whatever. But I mean, that was after 4,000 miles at 3,200 RPM. So give the lash a once over.
So that's the thing. Most of the time, you don't see valve adjustment when you like a lot.
Yeah.
When you have really good quality parts.
Yeah.
Right. If you have really good rockers and really good, everything is good quality. I mean, the push rods, the cam, the lifters.
Yeah.
The stuff will hold its lash really well.
But we got what kind of push rods are in this thing? Are these stock ones?
Not stock length. No, I believe these are 8/100 long, which is a little over. Stock is 7/780.
Okay.
And so what we do when we set them up is we put a dial indicator on the valve.
Yeah.
And we'll put a stock one just for fun. We'll go, oh, it goes 500 lift. Okay, then we put an 800 in, which is, 200 longer.
Yeah.
Oh, 830 or 530 lift.
Yeah.
And then we'll dial it in there, and then we'll also mark the tip, and we'll look at the sweep. Now everyone gets all concerned. Oh, it's got to be dead in the middle. No, it doesn't have to be dead in the middle. Okay, especially if dead in the middle makes for a broad sweep.
Yeah.
It's bad because you get a lot of guide wear. The bigger that sweep is across the top, the more sideways let's push it on the valve. Right? So we may end up with one that's offset more to the exhaust side, but the sweep is half or 1/3 of what it was before. Now we get a very narrow pattern. Right? That means more of the action is going straight down on the valve. And to confirm that, we put a dial indicator on the retainer, And we've seen them swing. Just take a push rod off, like a short one out, a long one in, 60 thou.
Really? Yeah?
And we're not talking about goofy lengths. We're talking about stock length to what we end up with. And all we changed was the push rod length. It gets it in a better spot on the lever action of the rocker.
And it's more efficient.
And exactly. And we've cut down on the sweep across. You know, with the position of it, it's taken away from the sweep and put all that movement and put it straight down.
So you get more efficient and less movement at the same time.
Yeah, so your guide life will be longer, your lift is more, and
sometimes my eyes glaze over a little bit and I just see like behind him it's just like numbers and calculus happening and I'm like, yeah, he knows what he's doing.
that's not really that scientific. You know what? Okay, so the race car guys in the old days, the sharp ones, they knew this a long time.
Yeah.
Right? And that's why like certain guys' stock cars went a lot better than other guys.
Yeah.
You know?
When they're all working with the same parts, you just figured out what was...
Kinda, yeah.
So you're saying you stagger your push rod lengths too? Like
On a big block always, because, but on a small block we don't. Because the head's gotta be pretty jacked up. Like, let's say, you know, you had a very worn out set of heads and the valve heights are different. You know, when we get a valve job done, that stuff's usually within about plus minus 10 thou.
Yeah.
And even that, it's most often tighter than that even. So we generally poo-poo any heads that are really jacked up hard where one valve height is a lot different than the other. But say that was the case, then we would consider staggering them.
okay.
Want to try it?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Plus a piece of paper towel.
You got some in your back pocket?
They came with their own paper towel and everything?
No, I had one to plug that so it doesn't screw
I
off.
brought my own hand wipes.
Come on. You guys all can't pick at me at the same time here. Okay, we're good? It's way quieter. Yeah.
So monitor that, because if it keeps on moving, we gotta ask why.
Yeah.
Right? It won't be the cam, it'll be the rocker or the push rod tip, but all that was loose very well with the
Yeah.
lip loose, the AC lip loose, so. Hold on. So now you just got that nice solid lift of sound there.
Yeah.
And she's idling at right now a little over 800. So.
Awesome.
Oh, that's a hot rod. I always love when you guys stop by and fix all my junk.
This might be the best running motor. Well, no, when this car and everything was on the Nomad last year.
The Nomad runs good. Well, actually,
It was
once I get that
running really
Nomad
good.
back together, I got to bring it by, and you guys got to do your thing on that too. It's got some boost reference and all sorts of stuff I don't understand. So I'll just drop it off. You guys can beat the crap out of it and let me know when it's.
Everyone says that until we break it. Right?
Oh, I don't care. Just make sure you have a GoPro going if you break it in half. And... So just like that, the hot rod's all tuned up, so that's all good. So Josh has since left, so appreciate the hell out of him. He helped me out on this thing for the weekend. And as always, John Cecil come by and just work their magic fingers. But now this thing's just running good. It sounds amazing. And we have a pile of cleanup to do. I mean, oh my God, the last couple of days have just been a disaster. All sorts of parts, crap like that Josh brought that I had bought years ago. So we gotta go through all that and get everything dialed together. The motor is pretty much sorted. The alternator bracketry is not correct whatsoever. So we gotta do that. And I think that was about all I was really missing. That's kind of hokey poke. You know, we got, linkages and stuff like that. That's how we're going to do for inner fenders. But this thing's at a nice place. We can start putting it. At this point, I think it's going further and further together. Well, I say that, but we do have to make sure it goes into gear. So that's what I want to do probably in the next video. Get this place cleaned up because it's a disaster. And then we'll lift it up, put the wheels and tires on it and all that. Make sure that the transmission works, it goes into gear, it does that. It wasn't making any terrible noises. And I know I put the clutch in, right? I hope. Or backwards, either way. But yeah, that's always a good time. When the car runs and drives, it takes so much pressure off. So yeah, this thing should be good. We have interior for it. Seats are there. This thing could be like drive around the block in the next week or so. That's not bad. Considering this thing came home Christmas time and now it's like beginning of April. 4 months while doing other junk. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please leave a comment below if you wouldn't mind, and subscribe to the channel always helps us keep growing and wasting money on hot rods. We'll see you on the next one.